Now that we've got the offense out of the way, let's move to the other side of the ball, defense. Just like the offense, the key to strong defense is having your players in the right positions before the ball is snapped. Defense has more latitude in how it can move its players around, so be sure to take advantage of that to make maximum use of your defenders. The left thumbstick controls the placement of the selected player. You can swap players by pressing the A or B button. Swapping works like a depth chart, with the two buttons going either up or down the list, starting from the linebackers to defensive line players to secondary defenders. You can also use directional swapping by pressing and holding the A button, then using the left thumbstick or directional pad to navigate your defenders. Be sure to select the player you want to control when the ball is snapped. The right thumbstick controls the positions of your defenders, starting with the D-line. You can spread them, pinch them, or shift them left or right, depending on the direction you move the thumbstick. If you pull and hold the left trigger, you'll adjust the positions of your linebackers in the same way. And if you pull and hold the right trigger, you'll control your secondary, telling them to play off coverage, tight coverage, inside coverage, or outside coverage. You can even adjust the linebackers and defensive backs individually. When you pull a trigger, your defenders will each have an assigned button. Press the button for the defender you want to adjust, then move the right thumbstick to position him or choose his coverage technique. You can also double team a receiver by pressing the button assigned to the receiver you want to cover. Or you can pull the right trigger to have the selected defender spy the quarterback. And if that's not enough for you, press the white button to have that defender blitz the quarterback, and the black button for a delayed blitz. Finally, if you accidentally make an assignment you don't want, click the right thumbstick to reset the player's commands. Once the ball is snapped, your players get into action. If you've chosen to control a defensive line player, an O-line player will engage you. Once your defender is engaged, you can press the white or black buttons or pull the triggers to get around the O-line. The direction of your left thumbstick will determine what direction he'll move in. Use these buttons to try to get around the O-line quickly and sack the quarterback. If you've chosen to control a linebacker or secondary defender, you'll likely need to follow a runner or receiver or protect a zone. Some of the controls are the same as for the offense. Tapping the A button will make your defender run faster, while holding it down will charge him up, increasing your chance of bringing him down. If you run up to a ball carrier, you'll automatically start to tackle him, but you can improve your chances of bringing him down using our new maximum tackling system. If you press and hold the X button, you'll get your arms around the ball carrier for a wrap tackle, which is more likely to bring the runner down, but increases the chances of stumbling forward, gaining more ground. If you tap the X button, you'll perform a hit tackle, which is more likely to be broken, but also more likely to stop the runner in his tracks. This sort of tackle will drop a runner quick and increases the chance of forcing a fumble. If the offense makes a successful passing play, use these same controls to tackle a receiver, or you can try to stop it before it gets that far. If you press the Y button, your computer-controlled player will try to intercept the ball, or you can press the B button to automatically switch to the player closest to the ball during play. If you switch and you are in control of a player with a chance of picking off the pass, press the black button to have him attempt an interception. If you're not close enough to pick off the pass, but close enough to tip it, press the white button to have your defender reach out to swat the ball. If either fail, quickly press your B button to get to the defender closest to the receiving player and tackle him quick and hard. Now that I've shown you the skills available to your players, the coaches and I agree. There's one more important thing to improving your game, and that's practice. Take some time in training mode to get familiar with these controls, then play a few games to see how they work in the field. Most of these moves require good timing, and in different situations, some will work better than others, so it's important to use them often and feel out what works best. Know the moves, get comfortable with them, practice often, and soon you'll be earning your Super Bowl ring here in ESPN NFL 2K5.